The Tehran Stock Exchange is Iran's largest stock exchange, which first opened in 1967. The TSE is based in Tehran. As of May 2012, 339 companies with a combined market capitalization of $104.21 billion were listed on TSE. TSE, which is a founding member of the Federation of Euro-Asian Stock Exchanges, has been one of the world's best-performing stock exchanges in the years 2002 through 2013. TSE is an emerging or frontier market. The most important advantage that Iran's capital market has in comparison with other regional markets is that there are 37 industries directly involved in it. Industries such as the automotive, telecommunications, agriculture, petrochemical, mining, steel, iron, copper, banking and insurance, financial mediation and others trade shares at the stock market, which makes it unique in the Middle East. Under the circumstances, people are allowed to buy the shares of newly privatized firms. History. The concept of stock industrialization dates to 1936, when Bank Melli, together with Belgian experts, issued a report detailing a plan for an operational stock exchange in Iran. However, the plan was not implemented prior to the outbreak of World War II, and did not gain traction until 1967, when the government revisited the issue and ratified the Stock Exchange Act. Initially limited in size and scope, the Tehran Stock Exchange began operations in 1967, trading only in corporate and government bonds. Iran's rapid economic expansion in the 1970s, coupled with a popular desire to participate in the country's economic growth through the financial markets, led to a demand for equity. The government became actively engaged in the process by granting shares to employees of large state-owned and family-owned enterprises. Market activity increased substantially, as both companies and high-net-worth individuals participated in the newfound wealth associated with the TSE. Everything came to a standstill after the Islamic Revolution, leading in a prohibition against interest-based activities and nationalization of major banks and industrial giants. Mobilization of all resources towards the war effort during the 8-year Iran-Iraq War did not help matters. Following the end of the war, the 1988 Budget Act re-established activity on the TSE, and within 8 years the exchange saw its numbers rise to 249 companies listed. The government fully embraced economic reforms and a privatization initiative in 1989, with a surge of activity and share activity of many state-owned companies through the defined targets in the first 5-year economic reform, where the government together with the parliament defined the economic prospects of the country for the coming 5 years. Attention to promotion of the private sector and new interest in the TSE brought life back to the market. However, lack of regulation and out-of-date legal framework led to crisis in the market, leading to certain meltdowns. Over the 1996 to 2000 period, an automated trading system was introduced, and a number of important regulatory mechanisms were strengthened. The market has experienced its share of highs and lows in the past years, including topping the World Federation of Exchanges list in terms of performance in 2004. As of May 2014, TSE has had 3 bear markets in its history: August 1996, July 1998, December 2004, July 2006, and during the financial crisis of 2007-08. In 2014, after reaching historic highs, TSE lost a quarter of its total market capitalization because of the collapse of the Iranian rial and the slump in oil prices. It was also decided in 2014 that some banks and financial institutions attached to the government inject money into the stock market through a fund called the Market Development Fund, which is aimed at market making and decreasing the fluctuations in the stock market. Other complementary markets have also been established alongside the equities market. In 2003, the Tehran Metal Exchange was launched. The oil bourse and the over-the-counter FaraM were launched in 2008, followed in 2012 by the energy, electricity bourse and the forex bourse. Exchange rate. $1 equals 10,004 Iranian rials. Industry affiliations. Since 1995, TSE has been a full member of the World Federation of Exchanges, and is a founding member of Federation of Euro-Asian Stock Exchanges. Since July 2010, the TSE is a member of the International Options Market Association. Logo. The symbol of the TSE is a highly stylized representation of an Achaemenian dynasty gunmetal relief artifact, which was found in Lorestan province. The artifact features four men, hand in hand, indicating unity and cooperation. They are shown standing inside circles of the globe, which is in turn, according to ancient Iranian myth, supported on the backs of two cows, symbols of intelligence and prosperity. Structure. The Securities and Exchange Council is the highest authority and is responsible for all related policies, market strategies, and supervision of the market in Iran. The chairman of the council will be the Minister of Economics. Other members are Minister of Trades, Governor of the Central Bank of Iran, Managing Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Attorney General, Chairman of the Securities and Exchange Organization, representatives of the active market associations. 3 financial experts requested by the Economics Minister and approved by the Council of Ministers, and 1 representative for each commodity exchange. The Securities and Exchange Organization is responsible for administration and supervisory duties, governed by the Board of Directors. The SEO's Board of Directors are elected by the Securities and Exchange Council. CEO also actively promotes innovation in Islamic products and has formed a specific Sharia committee to assess the compatibility of new products with Islamic law. CEO is the sole regulatory entity for the regulation and development of the capital market in Iran. Operations. Under its new structure, TSE has online trading, an arbitration board, digital signature, investor protection, surveillance mechanisms, as well as post-trade systems. The TSE is open for trading 5 days a week from Saturday to Wednesday, excluding public holidays. Trading takes place through the automated trade execution system from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, which is integrated with a clearing, settlement, depository and registry system. Settlement is T+3. The TSE is solely an order-driven market and all transactions are executed in the manner and under the principles of open auction. Trading platform. The Tehran Stock Exchange has started an ambitious modernization program aimed at increasing market transparency and attracting more domestic and foreign investors. Concrete measures that have been taken in the planning and operations of the stock exchange, such as the settlement system, geographical expansion, new exchange laws in order to attract local and foreign capital. The TSE has installed the new trading system, which has been purchased from Atos Euronext Market Solutions in 2007. The new system makes it possible to purchase and sell stocks on the same day. The system has also made it possible for 2,000 brokerage stations to work simultaneously, while the number was just about 480 in the past. The rise in electronic dealing, non-stop input and updated data on orders, transactions and indices are among other features of the new system. The new system has made it possible to link the stock market to the international bourses. The bourse can now handle 700 transactions per second and 150,000 transactions per day. The trading system is an order-driven system, which matches buying and selling orders of the investors. Investors can place their orders with TSE-accredited brokers, who enter these orders into the trading system. Then, the system automatically matches buy and sell orders of a particular security based on the price and quantity requirements. The mechanism for which the price of equities is determined is as follows. The best price. Time of order priority. Under the price priority rule, a selling order with the lowest price takes precedence. Under the time priority rule, an earlier order takes precedence over others at the same price. Thus, when the lowest sell and the highest buy orders match in price, the transaction is executed at the price. In short, the TC market is a pure order-driven market. The trading system also generates and displays details of current and historical trading activity, including prices, volumes traded and outstanding buy and sell orders. This ensures that investors have the required information to be able to take informed investment decisions. The range of price movements is typically restricted to 3% daily either way from last closing. Restriction on writes is 6%. Short selling is not permitted. There are no minimum trading lots. According to the Iranian commercial law, companies are prohibited from share repurchases. TC Services Company, who is in charge of the site, supplies computer services. TSESC is a member of Association of National Numbering Agencies. Market segmentation. Besides the main and secondary market, there is a corporate participation certificates market. Secondary market is an exchange facility where the listed securities of small and mid-size companies can be traded efficiently and competitively. Any company, domestic or foreign, can list their products on the exchange for as long as they meet the listing criteria. The value of three markets of securities and stock exchange, over-the-counter stock exchange and commodity exchange hit $100 billion in December 2010. In 2010, the Kish Stock Exchange was launched to facilitate foreign investment and monetary activities in Kish Island Free Trade Zone. TC rates. Since 1998, importers and exporters have also been permitted to trade foreign exchange certificates on the TC, creating a floating value for the rial known as the TC rate. In 2002, the official rate was abolished, and the TC rate became the basis for the new Unified Foreign Exchange Regime (OTC) market. Since 2009, Iran has been developing an over-the-counter market for bonds and equities. Its shareholders include the Tehran Stock Exchange Corporation, several banks, insurance companies and other financial institutions, and private and institutional shareholders. As of July 2011, FaraM has a total market capitalization of $20 billion and a monthly volume of $2 billion. Brokers trading takes place through licensed private brokers registered with the Securities and Exchange Organization of Iran. 31 of the 88 brokerages active in the TC are licensed to trade the futures contracts. The leverage for futures contracts is set at 1 to 10. TC will only deal in the derivatives through electronic trading. As of 2013, Moffat, Keshavatsi, AGAH and Nahayat Nega were the top 4 performers among TSE's brokerage firms. These firms executing 41% of the total value in online trading, electronic trading and market data. Starting March 2011, investors are able to trade in the Iranian stock market through the internet from anywhere in the world, or get all the necessary information before traveling to Iran. There are 87 online service providers which offer around-the-clock information and services about Iran and its stock market. As of September 2011, 40,000 shareholders are registered and conducting transactions online. In 2013, 83 brokerage firms offered online transactions, accounting for 18% of the total trading value. In 2014, Iran's TC was in talks to share its trading data with Thomson Reuters once the sanctions are lifted. Trading fees. As of July 2010, trading fees include equities and rights, 0.55% payable by the sellers and 0.5% the buyers. Participation bonds, 0.1% of transaction value payable by both the buyer and seller with a maximum of 100 million Iranian rials. New products and services. Presently, TC trades mainly in securities offered by listed companies. As of 2015, equities and corporate bonds are being traded at TC. The plan is to introduce other financial instruments in the near future. The introduction of project-based participation certificates that bear a fixed annual return during the period of the project and promise the final settlement of the profit of the date of its completion, has diversified the market. As of 2015, TC does not offer much complicated Islamic finance instruments such as derivatives, nor does it allow short sales or margin trading in contrast to the neighboring Dubai financial market. Futures. In 2008, commodity futures came onto the Iran Mercantile Exchange. In July 2010, TC introduced 6 single-stock futures contracts based on Parson Bank and Carafarine Bank, which will expire in 2, 4 and 6 months. 31 of the 88 brokerages active in the TC are licensed to trade the futures contracts. The leverage for futures contracts is set at 1 to 10. TC will only deal in the derivatives through electronic trading. In the TSE's derivatives market, over 13,200 single-stock futures contracts were traded in 2011 with a value of over 510 billion rials. Outlook. Economic sectors. According to the Wall Street Journal in 2015, Iran is full of well-run companies. Also true, there are companies in Iran which suffer problems such as mismanagement, energy inefficiency, overstaffing, opaque auditing systems, obsolete marketing and distribution networks and high levels of debt. 2007. There were 324 companies listed on the TSE with a total market capitalization of $42,452 million. Close to 60% of the MC relates to listed companies from the following sectors: basic metals, motor vehicles and trailers, chemicals and byproducts, non-metallic minerals products. A total of 161 companies from these sectors are listed on the TSE, which translates to 49.7% of total companies listed. Largest stocks include Mubarak Air Steel Co., with MC of $3,218 million, which translates to 7.6% of MC. National Iranian Copper Industries Company at 6.8% of MC. SAIPA at 5.3% of MC. 2008. Other companies in the top spots included Gol Gohar Iron Ore Company, Chad Ormalu Mining and Industrial Company, Kaig Petrochemical Company, Gadir Petrochemical Companies, Khuzestan Steel Company, Power Plant Projects Management Company, Retirement Investment Firm, Iran Khodro, Metal and Mine Investment Companies. This indicates that the capital market in Tehran is heavily concentrated on 4 economic sectors, with companies that make up nearly half of the total listed companies on the exchange, while 163 companies listed are spread out amongst 26 sectors, with the food and beverages sector alone accounts to 32 companies at a market capitalization of $897.5 million. Studies show that in 2008 about 30 firms, involved in 11 industries, hold close to 75% of shares in Tehran Stock Exchange. 2009. A comparison of the top 100 Iranian companies and the Fortune 500 in 2009 indicated that the gross profit margins of the top 100 Iranian companies were almost double those of the Fortune 500. For Fortune 500 companies, the average gross profit margin was 6.9% and for the Iranian companies, it was 13%. The sector with the highest profit margin among the top 100 Iranian companies in 2009 is mining, with a margin of 58%. The mining companies in the Fortune 500 had a gross profit margin of 11%. After mining, other industries with highest margins are base metals and telecommunications. 2011. The best performing industries in 2011, in terms of total sales, were the banking and automotive sectors. The worst performers were home appliances and electronics. In terms of gross profit margin, mining, telecommunications, and oil and gas exploration and production were the best performing industries. Sales totals of the top 100 Iranian companies on the list ranged from $12.8 billion, or the top-ranking company, Iran Khodro, to $318 million for the 100th company. 2012. Companies showing the most profit are mostly in pharmaceutical, petrochemical and steel businesses. The sharp decline of the rial in 2012 has made exports more competitive. Other favored companies are state-owned industrial companies that rely on a mostly domestic supply chain, turning locally produced raw materials into products targeting Iranian consumers. 2015. Fluctuations in global prices of commodities and the official exchange rate of the Iranian currency have a big impact on the profitability of companies which produce global commodities that are either exported or sold on the free market domestically. More than half the weight of the Iranian stock market cap belongs to such companies. Market participants. The government of Iran directly holds 35% of the TSE, while securing another 40% through pension funds and investment companies such as the Social Security Investment Company, one of the largest institutional investors on the TSE. Bonyads also play a leading role in TSE trading. In 2005, fewer than 5% of Iranians owned stock. As of 2014, about 300 foreign investors comprise 0.5% of the TSE. By comparison, foreigners own 60% of Turkish equities. The government is promoting the shareholding culture in Iran. By March 2010, 3.219 million shareholders had registered in the TSE, with investment firms having 562,375 shareholders, which makes it the favorite industry in the stock market. By September 2011, the number of registered shareholders in the TSE had increased to 4.5 million and over 7 million by 2014. Funds management. As of 2009, 21 mutual funds managed by permitted brokerage firms and investment banks are investing in the TSE according to the investment funds regulation. Mutual funds are open-ended and their operation permission is issued by the Iran Securities and Exchange Organization. Since then, 41 funds have been established, 4 of which are fixed income funds and the remainder of which are equity funds. As of August 2010, total assets under management within the Iranian fund management industry amount to approximately $230 million, with great potential for development. According to the Wall Street Journal in 2015, Western fund managers are already planning financial services companies in Tehran.